to the event. And because of that, I want to thank the British High Commission, who, for obvious reasons, have supported this whole journey. So tonight really is just about getting some of you guys together. Many of you are speakers, some of you have just been supporting Tech in Ghana since the beginning. You are the ecosystem, you're the fabric as to why we're here today. And I thought sometimes it's nice for us to just get together, eat food, have a couple of cocktails, and just chill, you know, it's not everyday seriousness. So that's why we're here really, just as a warm-up to the next 2 days where I hope to see you all, including at our after party on Wednesday where we can do much of the same of this as well. Thank you also to all the media that are here today to support us and to tell the stories of a lot of the fantastic companies that are with us today and over the next 2 days. So there's just a couple of people I want to invite to say a couple of words to you. Again, nothing long. We're all going to be doing a lot of talking at the Accra Digital Centre. Firstly, I would like to thank Harriet for giving us this space and the whole BHC team. But thankfully, we have her deputy here with us today.
Yeah, I mean, I think tech is how the world grows. Tech is where, you know, the world, I think, is going to get the most out of its economy in the years to come. Our Foreign Secretary said in March this year that we want to work with all countries and make the UK the growth, the tech powerhouse of the world. And I think part of what we're trying to do tonight is collaborate with our Ghanaian colleagues, put Ghanaian colleagues and UK colleagues together to make that tech powerhouse happen. And within the next couple of years, and with all the people I'm seeing here tonight, all the companies I've spoken to here tonight, I mean, that's certainly possible. There's so many great Ghanaian companies working here. So I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to hear from them over the next couple of days.
You said that there are a lot of tech companies in the country. You've also said that there's a lot of potential technology or tech in the country.
Yeah.
By your opinion, your field and experience being here, where do you think Ghana stands at the moment?
Stands at the moment? It's hard to say. I mean, I know there's 360 tech startups right now. That's an amazing number of people, you know, working on something that is, you know, so challenging, you know, and for them to be kind of working in, I've speaking to people tonight, they're working in health, they're working in agriculture, they're working in finance, you know, they're working across a broad range of industries here. So, you know, the fact that there's so many of them, I hope there's more. Because all you need is maybe 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden, Ghana's the powerhouse of West Africa, the powerhouse of Africa, and all of a sudden, people want to invest in Ghana because they have got really good tech people. And I think if we can all aim for that, you know, UK can be a tech powerhouse, Ghana can be a tech powerhouse. And I think that would be amazing for Ghana's people and its economy.
Is the British High Commission partnering with the government of Ghana to ensure that there are more tech startups and these tech startups are streamlined for national development?
Yeah. I think the government knows tech is the future. Yeah, and I think the government is trying to create space and create legislation and make it easier for those companies to start. I think any government nowadays realises that tech can solve so many problems going forward, and if we can embrace that technology and make the most of it, I think every government knows it would be good for its people and its economy.
So the British High Commission hasn't partnered the government of Ghana to streamline tech full time to ensure that it becomes something that, to give us that extra push into the global landscape.
Yeah, look, I think we speak to the government all the time about, you know, a number of issues, you know, economic, technology, infrastructure, schools, health. Yeah, so we absolutely do talk to them about technology. Now, it is up to the Ghana government to decide how they want to take that forward. And by I mean take that forward, they have to create the space for people to be able to start their companies quickly. Tech companies don't want to go through lots of paperwork, don't want to go through lots of bureaucracy to get started up. Tech companies want investors to have an easy time when they come into the country with money. Yeah, and then those investors that perhaps come into Ghana with money, they want to make sure that if their company is a success, they can take some of that back again. So those are all the things that the government I mean, I would say we were encouraging them, but the government knows this already. So these are all the things that we want to see Ghana doing in the future.
I am a director of a program called Africa Startup Initiative Program. This is an initiative started by Telecel Group, and it aims at giving back to the African communities in all the different countries where we operate. This initiative talks to all the different African startups who apply for this program and who undergo an acceleration period, and then we help them scale across the continent. We've been doing this for the last 4 years. I have met the people from Ghana Tech, or Tech in Ghana, and we are very interested to work with them very closely in order to enhance and develop our program more. So far, we have contributed to more than 40 startups all over the African continent, and currently we are running our 4th cohort. Hopefully, we will have a top 10 very soon as well. And during all of these years, we've been working all over Africa. We have given special attention to Ghana. I have personally been coming to Accra for the past 3 years, running different scouting programs for the startups and choosing some very, very talented Ghanaian startups. Some of them will be present tomorrow also with the event at the Accra Digital Center. People like Justify AI, eCampus, Motito, who have recently won a competition with KPMG. He was representing Ghana. It's a fintech startup. I'm sure you've heard about it. And several other Ghanaian startups. So we have a deep interest in this country. We have a deep interest in the African startups. And we look forward to cooperating for many years to come with Tech in Ghana.
What are some of the big investments you intend to do in Ghana in the next few years?
Concerning the startups, you mean, or in general? Well, I mean, we are Telecel. We've come in recently to the country. We're going to be here for many, many years. So, of course, we're looking to develop different projects under the telecom industry and into the startup and industries and IT-related industries. Acquisitions, yeah, we've acquired Vodafone recently. You know that. It's almost a year now.
How is it going?
It's going very well. It's going very well.
Have you had any challenges, any assets, any losses you have added to your books? Tell us.
Where? Every company has its challenges, that is for sure. We are a big company. We have entities all over Africa. Each country is very specific to what's going on inside of it. But definitely we do our best. We overcome the challenges. This is what we do at Telecel. We thrive, we continue, we create different programs, we create different initiatives. And this is your day-to-day. So you live with it and you move forward.
Operating in Ghana has, like you were saying, is unique, and you are also heavily involved with startups. Is there a way to blend the two and to make sure that Telecel becomes the powerhouse when it comes to telecommunications? Because at the moment there is MTN leading the way. So is there a way you are going to combine startup technological programs to help you overcome
Yeah. You know, when we started the Africa Startup Initiative program, it was some sort of a CSR program where I was scouting all over Africa for talented startups. And then after we joined with Startup Bootcamp, which is a world-renowned acceleration program, we saw that the opportunity is much bigger when we take these startups in different stages and we work with them, we coach them, we help them scale. Sometimes they come up with different ideas. Sometimes they come up with something innovative or disruptive that we actually try to help them explore it more. And then because of our relationships and because of our contacts and our huge network all over Africa, we help them scale. So some of these startups now have become much bigger entities, and we look at them as the future business of Africa. So of course there's always opportunity to combine the different innovative and disruptive ideas with the day-to-day business.
where do you see tech in Ghana with emphasis on telesale in the next 5 years?
This is not for me to say because I run this CSR program, but our modus operandi, the way we do business, is we look for challenges, we solve these challenges, and we move forward.